The night began with a mixture of expectation and unease. Fermin Lopez, long awaited back from a brief layoff, was handed a second-half lifeline as Tony Fernandes made way, and Barcelona tried to turn pressure into momentum against a stubborn Girona side. For many minutes, the game felt like a tightrope walk, Barcelona probing, rushing, gifting opportunities that never quite found the net, and Fermin, keen and direct, added zest but not the clinical finish his comeback demanded. Still, the feeling in the stadium shifted with every near miss. Each squandered chance doubled as a reminder that this victory, if it was to come, would not arrive in comfort. It did come, but only at the very end, when Ronald Araujo rose with the kind of power and timing that can swing a season's mood, his header finding the net to make it 2-1 and to send Barca home with 3 points that felt equal parts necessary and uneasy. In interviews after the game, Fermin did not hide what everyone saw. He admitted the game required grit as much as quality, that sometimes these matches should be won in this way, and that personally he had missed chances. He said he felt tired, that rhythm must be rebuilt gradually. Words that land heavy when combined with the broader picture. Barcelona is patched together right now, important players returning, others still out, and a bench that has been asked to cover more than anyone would like. That reality explains why a match that probably should have been controlled became nervy, why the second half carried moments of chaos, and why the team often survives by the force of individuals rather than a smooth collective pulse. That survival instinct paid off on Araujo's winner, but the cheer that followed masked a larger question. How sustainable is it to rely on late, brilliant interventions while so much of the match remains unsettled? When a side's rhythm is constantly interrupted by injuries and rotations, patterns fail to form. Passing sequences that should unlock defences instead end in hurried shots or mistimed runs. Against Girona, Barcelona created chances, repeatedly, but converting them is where the narrative turned fragile. Fermin's energy and willingness to take on defenders were encouraging, yet his own assessment that he needs to regain rhythm is an honest admission that a single game cannot reset a longer-term fitness issue. There are tactical and mental consequences to this patchwork approach. Coaches and players must manage minutes, substitutions and recovery with surgical care, but even the smartest rotation cannot instantly create cohesion. The second half chaos Fermin referenced was not just temporary confusion. It revealed how easily a team can slip from planned dominance into improvisation when the usual starters are missing or not at full capacity. Opponents sensed that. Girona defended with discipline, forcing Barcelona to manufacture openings rather than flow through them. In that context, Araujo's header becomes a reminder that quality individuals can still win matches, but it is not a cure for deeper wounds. And now the calendar adds pressure. Real Madrid looms as a fixture that will test whether the 3 points are a stepping stone or a band-aid. Big games demand more than late drama. They require control, consistency, and the ability to impose a style for 90 minutes. If Barcelona arrives still piecing itself together, relying on moments rather than structure, the contest could expose the very weaknesses the Girona game disguised. Yet there is also a silver lining. The ability to fight until the end, to find a solution in a defender's headed finish, shows resilience and character. Teams with depth and confidence seldom need single moments to secure wins, but teams with heart can extract results that matter. And sometimes that will be enough to keep momentum going. For supporters and neutrals alike, the truth is in between. Araujo's late goal bought Barcelona breathing room, but it did not solve the problem of fitness and finishing. Fermin's honesty about being tired and his commitment to regain rhythm are both comforting and cautionary. Comforting because players are aware and realistic. Cautionary because awareness alone won't heal tired legs or heal an overloaded squad. What may change the narrative in the weeks ahead is not one match, but a string of performances where chances are taken, rotations set, and the bench proves it can replicate the intensity that always used to come from the first exit. Until then, Barcelona will live off moments, breathtaking, decisive, and sometimes inspiring, while everyone waits to see whether those moments will stitch together a title-contending run or merely postpone a reckoning.